welcome on board for this ZombiU stream survival mode, and let's hope that everything goes according to plan. I would like to be able to reach the ending without having to restart everything from the beginning, because in survival mode, if you die, you die. I mean, you really die. Like, not in real life, obviously. That would be stupid, but you really have to start the game all over from the beginning. You only get one chance to get to the end of the game. And since this game is pretty challenging, yeah, you get the picture. So, let's see. I hope you can see the gamepad right. I made it so that you can follow along what's happening on the gamepad. So yeah, I just made a quick test there. Okay, so as you can see, yeah, in the normal mode, if you die, you get to find your previous player who became a zombie and loot his corpse, so to speak, to get your stuff back. But in survival mode, as it says, you play only one survivor, and when he dies, the game is over. So that's the gist of it, pretty much. Okay, let's get started. I'm not going to talk much over the introduction. I will just let you hear.
Alchemy of wealth from air will bring a second blight upon mankind. This fog of death will cloak the land, and those men who are not prepared will succumb to its foul clutches. For God shows no mercy on those who heed not his words. Thus will the end come, and the world, made unworthy in his eyes, will be purified by black angels, so that he may begin anew.
Yeah, so this game takes place in Great Britain, as you can see. Well, in London. So this is supposed to be your initial survivor. Well, in this prologue actually, you always see a guy, but you get to play as women as well in normal mode. I think you can get a woman from the start as well. I'm not sure actually.
Over here. Come down into the station. Yes, you. I've got eyes on you. Follow my voice. In the tube. Don't just stand there gawping. Hurry.
So yeah, I'm trying to keep the gamepad still as I play, so that you can follow along what's happening on there. This is not the most comfortable way to play, but it's in the name of entertainment, right? So you guys get to be entertained. Because this game uses the gamepad a lot, so... I want you guys to be able to follow what's happening on there. Okay, let's turn on the flashlight. Yeah, you might sometimes see... Yeah, let's turn off the light there, because there are some infected over there. You might sometimes see me not looting some corpses, but that's because I already know that there is nothing to be found on those.
Wakey, wakey. You don't look so good. I would say it's only a nightmare, but isn't everything these days? It's a good thing I found you when I did. Welcome to the safe house. My friends call me the prepper. You know why? Because I'm always prepared. You might not believe it, but I knew this was coming a long time ago. Now, see that device on the workbench with the screen? Pick it up.
Okay, so if you guys can't hear the game sound enough, it would be good if you could let me know. I would appreciate that because I'm capturing the sound coming out of the gamepad itself, so it's so you guys can hear what the prepper has to say sometimes, because the sound of what he has to say when he talks to you directly comes out of the gamepad, and the rest of the game sound comes out of the console itself. So
Built that myself. I call it the prepper pad. It's a smart map with radar and a connection back to me, so I can watch over you. And you'll need it. Better sort the lights out. There's a generator in the toilets.
yeah,
See
I
the
just
green
turned it
light
on.
your smart map? Now
I
you can see what you're doing.
Mhm.
Go back to the main room and look at the monitors.
Yeah, I've already did actually. I already did actually. Okay, so yeah, we have the pink thing that is used as a radar to locate infected.
You see, the last person I tried to help went outside without the pad, and look how that ended. But there is something else you can use. That backpack is a bug out bag, see? You need it and what's inside.
Okay, so as you can see on the gamepad, it shows you where you have to go, so at least you guys get to see everything that I can see about the game. Yeah, I should probably get
Now
the
might be a
backpack
good time
first
to
before
try
I
out your
start
radar.
looting the place. Yeah, so as you can see, there is this yellow blip, red blip on
Go
the
on,
gamepad.
pick up the cricket bat. Don't be squeamish. Think of it as an unspoken agreement between survivors. Because if you got infected, wouldn't you want someone to do the same for you?
Okay, now I
Good
have his
going.
backpack
A nasty
for the
business,
rest
but
of the
it's
game.
got to be done. Now, check that bob. As I recall, there's a pistol and ammo you're definitely gonna need. Just the ticket. Conserve your ammo and learn how to reload fast.
So as you can see, this is the interface of the inventory. All the inventory happens on the gamepad itself. This is made so that you look away from the game while you are like checking your inventory or trying to change stuff around. So you have some quick shortcuts on the gamepad up there
Good work.
on the
You've got
corners,
to keep this place clean if you want to survive.
and so you can quickly change weapons by using these shortcuts or turn the flashlight on or off. Yeah, the cricket bat and the flashlight, I think these are the two things that you can never switch out of your quick inventory. You always have to keep those on you. This is a bit annoying actually, especially in places where you
More
don't
than
even
20
want to
hours
use a
awake
cricket bat.
and your decision making goes to pieces. Don't neglect your sleep.
Yeah, it tells you that just to make sure that you go back and make your first save or something. Yeah, wooden planks are used to barricade doors, and you don't really need them all that much throughout the game, because if you barricade yourself in, well, you're blocked basically, and if you barricade a door that you need to escape through later on, well, that's not going to be much help if you can get through when you need to. So I prefer not to, except during one sequence of the game. So that's why you're going to see me picking up planks at the beginning like this, because I don't want to, because I will want to barricade the doors near the safe house for the first for the invasion sequence. Okay, well, there was nothing in there. See, if I'm searching uh, like the storage things, it all happens on the gamepad as well, so I want you to be able to see what I see. Now, in the past, I would remember all by heart about the beginning of the game of where you can find objects and such, like planks, but now I've forgotten a little bit, so I have to refresh my memory and look around a little bit. Oh yeah, there is this as well. See, it says look at your Wii U gamepad, because you can scan stuff, and it adds information to the smart map on the gamepad, so this is also an important part of the gameplay in this game, at least the Wii U version. I can't speak about the Xbox One or PS4 or PC versions, because I imagine they took that out. I mean, I suppose they must have, because otherwise how would that work without an extra screen on the controller? Okay, so hold on a second. I got notification on my gamepad, on my iPad in this case. Okay, nothing important. I'm just going to turn it off. Okay, let's keep moving. Yeah, there's not much else at the beginning. It's only later on that things are going to heat up much
Head
more.
back to the main room and take another look at the monitors.
Yeah, but before I do that, where are the planks? Ah, yeah, inside the bag. So I'm going to just slide those inside the metal container. Turn off the...
They're hooked into CCTV cameras all over London. This one's from a supermarket near you. But the more eyes you have, the better. There's more cameras at that location, so I'll walk you through hacking them. People think CCTV cameras are secure, hardwired to police HQ, but they're wrong. I was a Royal Signals boy in the army. I can teach you a thing or two about secure comms.
Okay, yeah, so one...
Time for your first field trip. Those cameras won't fix themselves, and you need to do a little shopping.
Yeah, okay, what I was about to say is that sometimes when the prepper is saying something, the sound is supposed to come out of the gamepad itself, so the volume might be a bit higher. So I just cranked up the volume a little bit, the volume from the game itself, so the prepper, when he speaks, it might sound louder than the rest, but that's an unfortunate consequence of the fact that normally you're supposed to be having part of the sound coming out of the gamepad and part of the sound coming out of the TV. There's not much I can do about it, but it's important for me that you guys can hear the zombies. So if there's anyone watching, and just sound off in the in the chat, or alright? If you're having problems hearing the game, I'd like to know.
Give me a sec, I'll get those shutters up for you.
Alright, there should be a bit more stuff to collect around here. Yeah, it also tells you whether zombie corps have stuff to pick up or not. Normally, there's motion control, so normally you would be rotating. You could potentially rotate the gamepad around to... let's get rid of those anyway, just in case they might wake up later. So yeah, normally you would... It's more instinctive to just look around with the gamepad in your hands, but since I want to film this thing at the same time... Why is this thing not going away, by the way? Ah, okay, fair enough, yeah.
You'll need a key card to get out. There's bound to be one somewhere at that station.
that
Use
corpse
your
had...
pad's environmental scanner to search the area. Perimeter looks calm, for now.
Yeah, so that last infected had some loot on it. Some cartridges. Some ammo. I got some newspaper apparently. Yeah, don't really have any need for those. I might read them anyway, just so you guys can get the full story. Okay, so there was a bit of ammo inside this suitcase. Nothing in this one. Alright, we should encounter our first infected down there, I think. Yeah, there's a couple of them. Yeah, but I might be a bit too far away to scan them though. So I'm just going to get a bit closer. Yeah, this is a rat. No need to worry about it. Animal, infected. Infected. Yeah, this one's alive, alright. Can see at least 2 of them are alive. But I think there's 3 in the area. I mean that from memory. Yeah, those animals are rats. You can kill rats with your cricket bat or your firearms if you want, but mostly you just want to...
Shit, you've got incoming. Check your radar.
Yeah, this one. But there's no use to... I mean, it's useless to use the radar at this point because he is like on a lower level, so it won't pick it up. But it's alright. Oh, okay, but what I want to do, and I will explain this, is oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, that kills my plan. What I wanted to say is, what I usually do is I weaken them to the point where they're just about to die, and then I finish them off with 1 bullet of my handgun. This is because your proficiency with weapons also gets some level ups from using your weapons over and over. But by doing this, I save on ammo, but I also still increase my experience with those weapons, handling them. Because you get the experience points not so much from shooting them, but from killing enemies. So what I want is just use 1 bullet to finish those zombies off, and then that way I get the experience without needing to spend too much ammo doing so. Okay. Yeah, there's another one over there. But I think there's yet another one in the area that would wake up if I start making too much noise, so I think it's this one. Hey. Hello. Hello. Well, this guy isn't too bright. Hello. Okay, yeah. Come along. Okay, 2 hits. 3 hits. 4 hits. 5. I think they take 7. 6. 7. Okay, time to finish him off. That's it. Okay, let's reload. I thought there was another one. Ah, yeah, you can push zombies back with your cricket bat as well. Yeah, you can turn the flashlight back on again. Okay. Well, I suppose that's all of them. Yeah, there's these things as well. Messages left by other players. Where is it though? I just scanned it, but well, they're not too important anyway. What? It's down there? No. I'm not entirely sure where it was supposed to be, but anyway, let's move on. I am wooden planks. Alright. Yeah, you can go up that way. Or... Wait, wasn't there something you could pick up in the area? Something else? Rubbish bin. Item to loot positive. Okay. Ah, some ammo. Nice. Okay, so I unlocked that door. Yeah, you need to get back here once you get the key card later on. Help point. Okay, fair enough. I'm definitely in need of some help, but I don't know if there's anyone left to help me. Yeah, this is a dead end. Yeah, key card required. Okay, so it's time to go get that key card that the prepper talked about. Okay, it's this way. Oh yeah, of course that door is blocked by furniture. I want to let him just cross. Yeah, that way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Finish him off. Like this. Ah, he has a bit of food on him. Like a can of Coke or something. Something like that. Nothing inside. What is it? The closet. Okay, some more wooden planks. This door is barricaded, but you need a hammer.
That's the one.
Alright, so it's time to head the other way. I will finish searching this place to begin with. Oh yeah, these things, if you shoot them, they explode. Which is something to keep in mind when you want to wipe out multiple zombies at the same
This
time.
safe house is my handiwork. A long time ago, I teamed up with a bunch of no-hopers called the Ravens of D. I helped them fortify places like this, because we knew this was coming.
Some ammo, a large medipack. Let's scan the place, just to be sure we're not missing anything. There's an infected up there. Got rid of himself. let's see. Whoops. Yeah, I should probably just wait there in the dark for a moment. Sorry about that. I'm just waiting for my flashlight batteries to charge back up. Okay, let's go. Yeah, there might be something around here. Ah, some chocolate. Alright. What is this? Firing speed upgrade. Ah, yeah. I forgot to mention about this. You can also improve your weapons. So you're going to sometimes see me ignore certain weapons completely. That's because sometime later in the game you get better variants of the same weapon. So you will see me like not bothering uh, improving those weapons because I already know that I'm going to get better ones later on. And you only get a limited number of upgrades throughout the game to invest on your gear, so I'd rather not waste anything. Okay. Okay, so let's see if I increase the firing speed and validate. That's it. The pistol, this one, the regular one, is the one that you're going to use the most throughout the game, so there's one with a silencer on it later on that you can get, which would not attract zombies, but I do not recommend it because you get it so late into the game, and well, getting there without using and investing some stuff into the first handgun that you get would be pretty pointless. So, and it's not nearly as powerful as the regular one you get at the beginning of the game, so I do not recommend the silenced one. Okay, so I guess this is it. Time to head out. Yeah, does the key card that I got allow me to unlock that door over there? I don't think it does, but I want to check just to be sure. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I also need to put the planks back into the chest at the safe house as well. So I might as well just go back. hmm Yeah, and it requires a different key card, so or the same one but hacked so that it acts as a different one or something like that. I can't exactly remember how it goes in this game. It's been a couple of years since I last played it, so yeah, I need to put the planks back inside. I might as well just save one last time before I head out. You might see me quit the game if I feel that things are getting a bit too hot, though. So although I said I hope I don't die a single time, well, if I see that I am about to die and there's a chance that I might quit and avoid dying and just reload at the last save point, well, I will not pass this opportunity, alright? Okay, so let's see. Let's put wooden planks back inside. The ammo I should put there, and the large medipacks I would prefer keeping them for the final parts of the game. So, right, and at least it frees up some inventory space for the time being, so I can pick up more stuff. The storage space at the safe house inside that chest isn't unlimited, so at some point you might have your inventory full and the chest at the safe house as well, so it depends how you spend what you collect. Okay, so let's head out now. yeah, your character tends to get out of breath quite quickly. You can't run without getting tired very fast.
John Dee predicted the plague and the Great Fire of London that stopped it. And he saw plague victims in his own lifetime. Even tried to find a cure, the panacea. But it's a myth. You can see as well as anyone. There's no cure for this.
Well, if there is no cure, there's no point in trying to
I'll get that for
survive
you.
then.
I've locked the place down for your safety. Okay, you're free to come and go now.
I mean, the guy really has no hope. You need hope to survive in that kind of situation. Well, at least I should hope so. I should think so. Right. This is a blocked off area that you can't access at all. Alright, yeah, also something else. You don't have any map for certain areas. And I should turn off my flashlight for this part because
Scan every CCTV junction box you locate so I can hack it and bring those cameras back online.
there is one up there. But at the present moment, it's a bit too far for me to scan. Loot positive inside the suitcase over there. Okay, so this one is positive. What is it? An animal? Oh yeah, perhaps it's a crow. Yeah, let's just let them fly away. So this one has loot on it. Yeah, what you're going to see me try to do in this particular part of the game is attract those guys one by one, lure them away from the pack, hit them with the cricket bat, and then finish them off one by one. It's just for safety. I mean, it's experience points, easy experience points early on. So you will get better at using your handgun for later. And the area will already be cleared of any zombies, so you can come and go as you please. This is my strategy for this part. The prepper will warn you that what you're about to do is pretty stupid, but I still prefer doing so. Okay, there's nothing in there. Nothing there either. Okay, so let's scan this CCTV junction box then, since he asked me to.
Excellent.
And that
Your
way we
smart
have the
map's been
map.
updated. Without a good map, you're a goner out there.
Well, I kinda agree. I don't always necessarily agree with what he says, but in this case I do. The map is really useful. Okay, a soda. You will see me use small items more often than not, just to save on the bigger ones that are much more useful for critical situations. I mean, if I know that there aren't any zombies nearby, I will just choose to use smaller items, less valuable ones. Oh yeah, there's a zombie there. I should get rid of this guy before I start taking care of the pack back there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take out the handgun. Yeah, also, as you can expect, the gunshots attract zombies. I mean, if you're a fan of The Walking Dead and the like, you know already what to expect in those cases. Alright, just want to make sure I'm not leaving anything behind. Yeah, I think there's a guy up there. Yeah, I already knew that there was nothing in there. So let's see. I think there is one up there. Oh no, not yet then.
Throwing flares.
Maybe it's later on.
Now they could come in handy. Bright lights to distract the dimwits.
Dimwits. Let's see, I don't think there's... Oh, how cute. Little kitty. Yeah, the flares are really useful. You just throw them in one corner, and all the zombies nearby will be attracted by it and flock to the same corner, and then you can just throw a Molotov cocktail or something, and you can wipe them out in one fell swoop. Okay, I think there's something else to be found over there. What is it? Chocolate. Okay.
Whoa, 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 you sure you're ready to face down a bloody horde? It's your life.
Yeah, but I'm not going to face the whole horde in one go, obviously. No, I'm not ready. I will never be ready for a whole horde, obviously. How stupid would I be? What's this guy doing up there? Okay. That animal is not very... How should I say? He's not easily... oh, there we go. He flew away. Okay. Yeah, first things first. I want to scan these guys so they show up on the radar. Okay, so none of them seem to have noticed me yet. I want to lure them one by one, like I said. I already took care of pretty much all the other zombies in this part. Okay. So let's see on the radar. Yeah, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red dots. Ah, here comes one. Okay. Let's get down to business. So yeah, I don't necessarily need to look at him. I just need to look down at the radar, and I can see that he is following me already. Alright, if I shoot him down, like, right about here, the sound should not attract the others. Okay, that's 3 hits. 3, 4, 5. Whoops. see, that's already one level up on my weapon, and I think the maximum level is 4. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me just check really quickly. My missions, my ID, my skills. Yeah, there's 4 levels per weapon type. So handguns, I still need to kill 10 more infected to gain 1 more level. Okay. Let's go back to my inventory. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so there was one more there that I didn't scan. Okay, one more spotted me. I can take on one very easily, and with extra caution, I can take care of 2 at the same time with the cricket bat. But more than 2, this just becoming slightly suicidal. So come here, you. No, no, no. Ouch. That hurts. So that's 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's let it come a bit closer this way. 6, 7. Okay, so let's use a few of those health refilling items. Yeah, the green bars I should keep for later on. I mean, they do replenish a lot of health, these ones. Okay, let me just readjust the camera for the gamepad. Okay, let's get back into it. The other ones are quite close to each other, so if one notices me, okay, nice. Later on, they do respawn sometimes. I mean, if you clean an area, some will respawn in the same area like if you exit the area and come back, like there will be more already. So this is pointless at that point. But early on in this case, they do not respawn. I know that they don't. So I can spend some time doing this, and it's easy experience points early on, like I said. So. Wait, what? Did another one hear the gunshot or something? I don't know, there was a big scream at the end there. Alright, oh well, whatever. Maybe it's a glitch. A glitch in the matrix. No, I'm not going to use it. I just want to recharge. Like, reload. Okay. That guy noticed me. Okay, come over here. I think there's like three more. Hey, hello. I'm here. Huh. She stopped following me for some reason. Yeah, I can see on the gamepad that she's still quite close. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's let it come a bit closer this way. Crush his head. Or her head in this case. Oh no, that's 4 more, I think. Mm-hmm. Ah, yeah, okay, fair enough. Another one. Let's go. Okay, come here, you. 2, 3. Well, sometimes there's like a critical hit like this where you just crush their heads like this. It's just a bit random. Might think it actually might consider it like a good thing, but I consider it as a bad thing because it's wasted experience points. Okay, so let's try to lure the closest one there. Wait, what? What? He's glitched out, I think, this one. Uh-oh. There's 2 of them. Okay, one might stop following me if I... Like... Yeah, I think one is still following me according to the radar and one isn't. Okay, yeah, I got what I wanted. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wasted a bullet there. I think there's one that is glitched out. He's like not moving at all. Since these are the 2 last ones, I won't bother luring this one away because I can... If the other one decides to start moving, I might as well make some noise to attract it. Yeah, see, he's completely glitched out. Two, 3, 4. What? Wait, what? Okay, it decided to start moving. When glitches like these happen, you don't really know what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, well, see? I wasn't supposed to take on that horde if I listened to the prepper, but I did, and I'm alive. Yeah, there's not much else I can do that way anyway, but at least the coast is clear for later on. Sorry about that. I need to rest my arms for a little bit because I have to extend them in front of the camera holding the gamepad, so... Nothing in there. Nothing in there either. Okay. Let's keep moving. Oh, poor thing. He's getting tired.
There's a manhole nearby that's your quickest way back to the safe house. Have a gander. Sometimes retreat is your best option.
Okay, newspapers. Yeah, so this opens up shortcuts to get back to
Good
the
work,
safe house.
soldier.
Yeah, it told me that I needed a key
Got
card,
it.
but
Triangulating.
2,
It's
3,
inside the supermarket. Be
4,
careful.
5, 6. Finish it off. No, wait, one more hit. Oh, or wait, what? I didn't count right, apparently. Oh, that's okay. Okay, so let's just save our progress. I already had instances where I glitched the game out and I couldn't do certain things anymore. There are quite a few glitches in this game that they never bothered patching. Black Prophecy.
Dear John, I'm sorry, but I just don't think we're going to agree on this point of
Be careful with that stuff. Use it to set mine traps, but don't blow yourself up. This is where it all started, and this is where it'll end. I promise you. Protect the safe house. Your survival depends on it.
Wait, what? No, let's put that ammo back there. Okay. The flares I'm going to keep for now. The medkit, I already have one like that, so if I ever get in any situation where I need to use 2, I think I would be in big bad trouble. There's another situation near the supermarket where I always try to not listen to what the prepper says and get some extra experience, but I will show you in just a minute. Well, a minute or 2 or 5, because that might take some preparation. Yeah, those load times when you're playing the game off the disc are horrendous. They're already long as it is right now, but they're much worse when playing off the disc. Like here, for instance, yeah, see, it says loading. I still, even though it's finished loading the area, I still need to load some to wait some more for it to load. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Actually, I think the textures you can tell when you first get there that the textures that get loaded have less detail. Okay, so these chests, usually if you open them up, then leave and then come back, they will still have
Use your radar.
their
You have to ping areas
their
manually
contents.
if you want to know what's lurking in your blind spots.
But in this case, I think it's only going to give me planks and chocolate. So let's see. I will return there, then turn around, and simply head back the way I came. And normally the contents of the chest will be back where it was. So okay. The only problem with this strategy is that it takes a long time to farm these chests for good stuff. Because of the loading times mostly. This is mostly the fault of the loading times. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's going to be planks and chocolate every time. Yeah, this is pretty bad. I mean, if I quit, perhaps because I haven't checked the chests yet, maybe the contents will change, but I doubt it will. Sometimes it's good in this game to just reload your save. There's a particular case later on where, well, during the invasion part I already talked about, it's good to quit the game and then load it back, so actually you get extra time to prepare yourself for the invasion. And then only when you check like the
This is the
monitors,
prepper. Look
then
lively.
only
The
then they
cameras up
start
by the
attacking. Like
supermarket
they're
still
waiting
need
for you to be
fixing.
prepared
Time to earn your keep.
to attack. So hmm. Okay. If it's still chocolate and planks, I'm not even going to bother trying to farm the thing. I'm actually surprised I haven't encountered any Molotov cocktails yet. I think you get your first one like somewhere around here, perhaps. Oh no, that loot is pretty crappy.
Use your radar. You have to ping areas manually if you want to know what's lurking in your blind spots.
Hmm. Flares. All right. No, you don't get your first Molotov cocktails there. What I do is well, because I don't like to run away from them when they start attacking the supermarket, I push one of those barrels above the fence over there that's knocked over, and then I use it on the other side to burn down the whole horde that starts attacking me, and then I can just loot the corpses. It's pretty efficient. They'll start yelling if they notice me anyway. Whoops. One did notice me, I think. Ah, yeah, the one that's crawling. One, two, well, whatever. This one noticed me too. One, two, three, four. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, shoot. 5, 6, 7. Finish him off. Okay. There's a dumpster. Nothing inside. Nothing inside this one. Okay. Oh, poor teddy bear. Okay, okay, so what I'd usually do here is, like I said, is push over one of those barrels. Okay, but what I want to do one last time is go and put some of that loot back inside the chest at the safe house, and only then I will start tackling the supermarket. Because I want to save first, because this is quite dangerous what I'm about to try.
At the end of the day, who lives and who dies comes down to one thing: preparation. Research your surroundings, scavenge for supplies, stock up your safe house, and do whatever it takes.
Yeah, he's saying that because he's hoping that I will stock the safe house for him. At least that's kinda what he's making it sound like. Yeah, you're seeing my reflection more in the gamepad if I turn my light on, so I'm just going to leave it off. Okay, let's do this. Scan 2 CCTV junction boxes in the supermarket area. We already got one. Well, at least the food, I'm going to take it. The planks I don't need. I have already got more than I need, I think, at the safe house. Okay, so now I want to push some of these things over the fence. Yeah, this is not going to be easy. It is never easy to do so. But it's possible. I've done that before. Excellent. That was actually quicker than I'm used to. So this is what I want to do, is put that barrel there, and like when they start appearing, I will throw a flare in that corner. They will all flock to that spot, and once the flare is done, like when it's all consumed, they will start moving back towards you. So at that moment, you shoot the barrel, it will explode and set on fire the whole horde. So you want to position yourself in that corner over there, attract them there, and then you can just have them follow you all around the ambulance, like in running in circles until they're all burned up. So, well, that's the plan. At least in theory, that's what I'm going to try to do, but it might go wrong. I haven't done that in quite some time. Okay, so... But don't throw the flare too early, though, because it will take some time for all of them to start, like, coming down the wall, and I think some of them come from the other side as well. But we saved before, so if I feel that things are starting to get ugly, I can always like quit the game and reload the save file. Let's do this.
Shit, it was rigged to the alarm. Get inside before every blighter from miles around comes running.
Oh, you need to take care of that guy first. No? No, that's not how I did it. No, 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 no! How do you do that? How do you throw it again? I forgot. Oh god, oh god. Where's the barrel? Okay, well, yeah, they're all on fire at least. Okay, okay, okay. Did we succeed? Okay. I didn't think that they would move my barrel out of the way, though. Ah, they have quite a bit of ammo on them, too. That's good. Well, that's all of them, I think. Ah, one of them lost his hat. Okay. Okay, well, let's head inside now.
Those poor coppers were probably responding to the supermarket's alarm, but they've got bigger problems now.
Okay, let's see. Let's search the area. Well, you can unlock the door as well and go back out if you want. Okay, well, I finished this one off like this. Okay. So let's see.
Barricades. Shit. Find a hammer. You're gonna need to
I
rip
got the
planks
hammer
off some
already.
doors. While you're there, stock up. If it's not nailed down, loot it.
Hmm. Quiche Lorraine. Mmm, delicious tofu salad. Roast beef. Yeah, I should probably try to scan the area before I just go in. Might as well remove the barricade already. Actually, perhaps you can go back and save at this point? I'm not sure. I think you can. Because there's an attack like when you go outside the supermarket afterwards. Or maybe he won't let me, like he's going to tell me, are you forgetting what you came there for or something? Yeah, kitty. What do you want? Two. 4. I think that's 4. I don't have time for you now, kitty. Hold on a couple minutes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Finish him off. They take more hits later on in the game. there's something you need to get from there. Yes, spread upgrade. For a... I don't think you can use that on the handgun. It's more like for the shotguns and stuff. Okay, I know for sure that as long as you don't scan the CCTV junction box, the like the next event won't trigger. So I might be able to go back and save before I tackle the next horde that's waiting for me outside. This one you can just skip it as well, but okay, well, whatever. Okay, negative, negative, negative. Some more planks. Negative, negative, negative. Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm going to take them, but
When you find the box, link the pad up to bring the cameras back online.
yeah, the junction box is right there, but I don't want to scan it too quick.
Molotov cocktails are classic. Sometimes you just can't beat the classics.
Yep, and I'm going to need some quite soon, actually. Okay, so let's see about what I just picked up. Okay. Yeah, I suppose that's all the loot I could get from there. Ah, no. Oh. Hey. Ammo. 7 bullets, too. So, you don't want to leave that behind. Yeah, Kitty, I'm going to take care of you just as soon as I've saved the game. Going to
Don't
let you
forget
out.
to scan the junction box.
I know. Alright? Don't boss me around. Who do you think you are? Okay, an energy drink. Right, let's head out. Yeah, fun fact. I found that these are actually like ripped off real life adverts for the Lidl chain of stores. I actually found the exact same JPEG file online on their website. It's just an advert from the UK. They just changed around a few words to mask some of the real brand stuff, but actually they left the fruit juice brand on it just as it is. I knew because we used to buy that fruit juice brand. So okay, well let's head back. Save, and I think the door should still be open. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't. Okay, let's skip. Okay, I'm going to save and put the kitty out. And let's see, I have been streaming for... okay, fair enough. Yeah, kitty, I promised I would take care of you. I'll be right back. this? Just forgot to drink my coffee actually. It's so cold now. That felt good. Okay, let's continue. Or wait. Let's make some space in my inventory because there might be some loot on the next couple of
I know you're
zombies.
green as grass, but try and remember to aim before you shoot.
Let's put the planks in there. Planks. I don't think I'm going to need anything else anyway. Hold on. Let me just make sure. Maybe I can. Yeah, upgrade the handgun a little bit. Okay, let's save that again so I don't forget. So that what I did stays. If I have to reload my save file. Whoops. Sorry about that. Gotta wait for the thing to load. Actually says loading on both screens. Okay, so that front door should still be open then now, since I unlocked it. Ah, okay, yeah, you're forcing me to wait for it to load a bit more. Wait, loot it says? It said? Yeah, but it's a drawer. Yeah, and there's nothing inside. I scanned it before. Okay, now I have a map.
Good. The CCTV cameras are back online. Every time you scan one of those junction boxes, I'll hack it and update your smart map. Take a look at your pad.
5, 6, 7.
Good. Now, find your way back to that shortcut you passed earlier and get your ass back to the safe house in one piece.
I wanted to check how many left. Ah, just one, obviously, for a level up. Okay. Oh yeah, some information on my character. Yeah, I didn't notice earlier. Yeah, I'm a gardener. I am Sebastian Lee, age 33, from London, British citizen, male. My survivor. That's his face. Okay. So now there's a special type of blighter, shall we call them, that emits electricity, and you can call for other zombies.
That bloody punk's making enough noise to raise the dead.
Ha 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 ha. Is that
Get
supposed
out
to
of
be a
there.
pun? No, I won't get out of there. I want to fight. Oh, this is getting dangerous. Too dangerous. Oh. Okay, the punk is dead apparently. But what I should have done is uh, prepare uh, prepare another flare in my quick inventory, because now I'm forced to run around like an idiot. Okay, now they've all caught fire. Okay, now to loot them all. So that's the punk. Okay, they just give me nothing. Nothing at all. That's a shame. A bloody shame. But let's heal anyway. Okay, now let's head back to the safe house. And now when I get back to the safe house after I save, I will quit, because that's the when the invasion on the safe house happens. And like I said before, you don't have any time to prepare.
So you made it back.
Normally.
Now, you may have noticed a box in the main room with a raven symbol on it. Time to show you how it works.
I already found out on my own before.
In there. You can't carry everything while you're outside, but a well-stocked cache will give you options before you set off. So drop whatever you want in it.
I'm going to use a mine. I'm going to use this as well. Oh yeah, I'm going to need planks, at least 5, I think. 4, 5. Yeah, to barricade a few doors. Some flares. I need, yeah, that Molotov cocktail. Okay. So let's save now. Because I'm not sure when the attack starts. I think it is as soon as you check the monitors. Yeah, don't check them yet. Like perhaps yeah. Yes, I remember now. Yeah, the game forces you to check out the monitors and the attack starts right away. But if you leave after saving and reload your save file, the door there won't be locked. So you can go out, start barricading a few doors, then come back, check the monitors, and set the invasion in motion, so to speak. If they ever release this game, it will be interesting to see if they think of fixing this. So I'm going to quit and reload my save file. You'll see the door will be open normally, unless they patched it since. But I don't remember seeing my Wii U downloading any patch for this game in quite some time. So I don't think they must have. I don't think this is a game I would ever speedrun in survival mode. Well, I would never say never, but... listen well, what he says.
Get up! I've spotted a horde of blighters heading your way. You've only got a few moments to prepare. Now move!
See? Did he talk about this before I reloaded my save file? No, he didn't. What he would have done is announce that the invasion has started. So this part, I believe, was supposed to trigger when you come back when you come back from the supermarket the first time, so you would get time to prepare. But for some reason, this part of the chain of events never loads. So maybe it's a glitch, I don't know. Or maybe it's something that they tried to remove but left in some way or fashion, since I just triggered it. But anyway, this is something that if someone watches this like on the Twitch stream archive on YouTube or anything, well, this is something to take note of if you plan on playing this game. So what I'm going to do is barricade everything.
It won't keep them
Boom.
out forever, but it will slow them down.
Those planks I already picked up before, I think. Didn't I? Okay, let's barricade this one and push this piece of furniture in front. So I can guarantee you they're not getting past this door now. It's barricaded and there is furniture in front of it. So it's barricaded pretty good now. Okay. Okay, let's barricade this. Okay, I have a few planks left. Let's see. So I barricaded this one already. Let's barricade this one. And this one too. So that's barricaded as good as I could make it. And we're going to set a mine in this corner. I'm going to set it down. Alright. No, I don't want to slide under. See that if you, I don't know if you can see it well on the gamepad. See that red circle? Well, that's the area within which the mine detects a presence and which sets it off. Okay, so how about we set things in motion? Okay, okay, I think I just got a message on my phone. Let me check this for a quick minute. I did, but it's nothing that requires my attention right now. Okay, well, let's start this. Okay, let's go.
Shite. And not before time. There's a horde approaching. Check your radar.
Okay, for the most part, they're going to arrive from this side. So what you can do is knock them down as they try to cross this, and then finish them off in one hit like this. Ah, there's one that's coming from the other side. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, another one. 2, 3. Oh boy, there's another one coming from behind. Okay, let's try to attract as many of them as possible, and we're going to just lead them to the mine. Hey, go check that corner. Dimwits. Nice.
That'll teach them. Not that they've much intelligence left. but they've got a hunter's instinct, like an animal. And that's how I think of them. Not your neighbor, your friend, your relatives. They're all dead, and those things wearing their faces are not human.
Wait, where is he? No, 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 no. Oh, shit. Okay, let's go back over the barricade. I kind of messed up there. Sometimes the finishing move doesn't trigger right. Where is she? There we go.
Good work, but if you got through earlier, you'll have to finish them off.
Yeah, so those two shouldn't cause any problems because I barricaded the doors earlier. They have to go the long way around if they want to try to get me. Okay. Got that one good. I think that's the last one. Okay.
I think that's the lot. All clear. Take a break. You've earned it.
Well, I've earned it. Yeah, I would say so. See, with the right strategy, I know when you play the game for the first time. When you play the game for the first time, this is a part where I think every new player to this game dies at least once. It's a very challenging part, but if you're well prepared enough, you can get through it pretty easy.
I've had an idea. I think it's time we got eyes on Buckingham Palace and took a look around. You might even be able to sneak inside if they're distracted, keeping the infected out.
Yeah, I'm going to keep 2 flares, 1 Molotov cocktail. I need some stuff to heal though. Let me set things like this. Yeah, I think that should be good. Well, I don't really need to have the ammo there because I can reload by at a press of a button anyway. So let's do it like this, rather, and like this. So that way I have my eating item always on the left. I should do it like this, rather. And let's save. Like he said, we've earned it. It's time we headed to Buckingham Palace now. What is it we're supposed to be doing though to get to Buckingham Palace? I can't remember now. Wait. Ah, no. You have to check the monitors first. Okay.
You need to get inside Buckingham Palace. It's your best hope for better weapons and supplies, even if it is overrun by infected.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and... Okay, now I can go now. Okay, yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, I don't know why I used that food. Oh yeah, you need the key card. That's in there. Some planks. Yeah, I should get rid of the planks now because I'm never going to use them again. At least I never found them to be very useful at this point in the game. So perhaps let's head back and get rid of those planks that are just taking up space in the chest. Or metal container, as they call it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what I usually do is I keep all my ammo in there except for 20 handgun bullets. And I only use like the more powerful weapons. Like when I really need to in really critical situations. And usually I know those from memory from previous playthroughs. Okay, so I can see in OBS that I've been dropping quite a few frames. I'm sorry about that. I've been having problems with my ISP these days. At least I didn't get disconnected, so that's at least a positive aspect. Okay, so where to next? Oh yeah, that way. Oh wait, I did get a key card, didn't I? Maybe now I can get through there? No. Not yet then. This is not the right one.
Things could have been so different if people had listened to John Dee. But by the time he saw what was coming, Elizabeth was dead, and James I had no love for prophecies or alchemy. And he was so obsessed with black magic, he wrote a manual called Demonology and sent his witch hunters around England to hang witches and warlocks. Dee had to go into hiding. Bloody idiots.
Just keep scanning for stuff because in my memory I thought there was some zombies inside this train. I guess it's my memory that's not good then. Yeah, one thing I didn't like in this game though is those areas that all look the same. Like connecting areas, so to speak. Oh, sorry. Just it's just my neck feels painful at the moment because I have to bend forward to hold the gamepad in front of the camera. Yeah, through that hole in the wall. I've never even been to London, so these names don't evoke anything to me. Well, some of them do. Will the light please come back on? Okay. Because if I can't see anything, you can't either. Chav equals dead. Okay. They don't like chavs, I suppose. Hmm.
Good thing about Buck Palace, see, it's not just a building, it's a fortress. A highly secure location. You can bet your ass they've stockpiled guns and ammo like nobody's business.
Okay, let's turn the light back on. Wasn't there a door up there? Oh no, maybe it's down there on the right then. And I think you have to open it from the other side. Oh no, you need a lockpick. That's right. Yeah, those are not zombies. All those red dots over there. And this one is barricaded from the other side. It's barred, I should say. Dang, I can never finish them off with my gun. Yeah, another note. If you're, like, checking out your backpack, this is something that you can keep in mind. If you're checking out your backpack, you can just use the control stick, start moving it around, and you will just exit the inventory quicker than if you have to swipe your finger across. Like this. Just wiggle around the joystick and he will get back to his own 2 feet. This one's alive. Let's let him get back up, perhaps. Or he's just going to crawl underwater? Okay. Yeah, here you need the lockpick. There's a lot of loot in there. So this is another shortcut that you can open up towards the safe house. So you can come back here more quickly than having to go through the tube every time. Okay, well, I don't necessarily need to go back at the moment. I haven't done much yet. And load times are quite long, so I don't want to have to suffer it. Nothing. What? Okay. Hello. Hey, I'm here. Where are you going? Hmm. Wait. I just heard something. Ah, yeah, there was one coming from there. Okay. Okay, let's take care of this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Finish it. Okay, so that was a crow or a raven. Okay, he spotted me. I think when he does this one, then there's another one coming, I think. Yeah, here he comes. He's alone apparently. 1, 2. Ah! Finished him off too quick. Oh. 2. 2 incoming. This one, let's finish him off now. And let's try to outsmart this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? He's not dead? Wait a minute. Did I loot all of them? Yeah, I think I did. Alright, I think this is okay. There's something right next to me, but... Wait! That took me by surprise and frightened me. 5, 6, 7, finish it. I got scared. Okay, I think that's all for the moment. So what you can do is crawl under there. Make sure there's nothing around the corner. Wasn't there anything else around here? I found some juice, but... An energy drink. Okay, well that's all for now, I suppose. Okay, let's crawl back to the other side. Oh, pardon me. I'm feeling really... yeah, there's someone who's attacking you from behind while you're trying to remove the barricade, so... cancel out of it. 5, 6, 7, finish it. Now remove the barricade without risking anything. I think as soon as you scan the CCTV junction box, there is something else happening too around here. Okay, so what is this? Yeah, the carbine. Yeah, some planks, but I don't need those. Let's perhaps not scan the junction box quite yet. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, this is a carbine. You can get a much better weapon that uses the same ammo later on. So, what you want to do is like empty it of its ammo, and then just get rid of it. Let them bring down the door. Don't reload it. Don't bother. Or weaken them like you do the other ones first. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this one is more powerful, so you don't need to bring them like near death. Okay. If you've never seen a crow stopping in midair in this game, well, there is one. He's right over there. And you just keep pinging your scanner every time, which is pretty annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, already dead. Okay. Yeah, there's some loot inside there, but I think it's only dead rats. Oh no, there's a bit of ammo as well. Let's try to eat some rat. See, you're losing health. You gain some more, and then I gain some more. Okay. I usually don't. It's only for example that I'm doing it here, in this case.
here thinking they'd be safe, that the royals will protect them. But the establishment looks after itself, no one else. God helps those who help themselves. Never forget that.
Oh shit! No 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 no. I'd rather do this than die. Because this guy, I have to bring down his helmet first before I can even think of hurting him. And they usually have a lot more health than the other ones. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We made it. Wait. Should keep a habit of having the healing items always on the same buttons on the gamepad. On the same shortcuts. I knew this guy was there, by the way. Ah, hi Mush. Sorry, I was in the middle of a fight there before, so it's coming along nicely so far. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to heal as soon as possible, because I'm not doing too good. Okay, we're in front of Buckingham Palace. Oh, good man, don't die on my account. Thank you. I think there is something to heal myself in the area. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thought I heard something. Three, 4, 5. Ah, okay. They're all empty, these bastards. Let's see.
Look up on the roof. Someone's raised the flag upside down. That's a distress signal. Maybe they're still alive inside there.
Yeah, like the Queen, maybe? I wonder if they would ever have considered putting the Queen in there as a zombie or something. Maybe they wouldn't have dared. the other one over there is not dead either. Let's take care of them nice and easy one by one. Okay, there's this one as well. One. I only ever got as far as getting into the palace mush. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it gets quite tough over there, and there are some really nasty traps as well. Like I know that like you're examining a keypad that leads to a room where there's actually nothing inside. As you're trying to figure out what the combination is, that's when they're setting zombies after you. I remember that. Then I got swarmed, died, and it went downhill from there. Lol. Let's see. This one, I'm not sure if it's dead. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, 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 okay. A flare. Ah, dead rat. Shall we risk heating it? Heating item, medium. Warning, can be rotten. Eating this item may refill your life gauge, but beware. But beware, if it's rotten, you will lose a little life. And I lost a little life. Okay, I should probably head back to the safe house. Oh. What? Ah, okay. It's this guy. I'm a little low on health, though. Well, okay, let's just try to be careful. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think after 11 or 12. Ah, there we go. No. Okay.
Prepper here. I'm pretty sure there's an old Raven's shelter nearby. Might find what you need down there.
Okay, what I usually do... Okay, let's just check out this. It's not full. So what I do is... I take some turret ammo, refill it. Okay, it's not quite full yet. Let's refill it till it's completely full. Alright, and I leave it like this. I keep the rest of the turret ammo for later on, because there is another turret at a different location in the game where you might need that ammo for the final sequence of the game near the end. Okay, I know that a swarm starts coming as soon as you take the lockpick, I think.
Don't mess around with those. Pull the pin, count to 3, throw the bloody thing away.
Okay, will do, Chief. Yeah, the swarm starts coming as soon as you take the lockpick, as I remember. Okay, yeah. Well, I can save, at least. Is there anything else in there? Yeah, there's not much I can do with this at the moment. So let's save. Maybe that will refill my health as well, because I really need it. Before I unleash these guys in front of the palace, I will try to see if I can perhaps put like gas bottles and barrels of fuel in locations where I can easily shoot them so that they explode and then they take out several enemies at a time. But this one is in a bad location to begin with, though. Don't think I'm going to be able to move it out of the way. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Because they're quite useful, these. Yeah, it's moving little by little. Come on. There we go. If I put it somewhere in evidence, like right in the middle, then I can just shoot it and everything around it will just be thrown away. Yeah, I like this. In plain sight, where I can see it. Nice. Okay. So there's a barrel there as well. Might be able to bring it over. And put it somewhere I can use it. Like here, perhaps. Because I know some come down from up there. I think that's all. There's not much else I can do. These ones, they don't explode. I don't think so. The white ones. Okay, well, let's get this started then, and hope we survive. If things get too nasty, I will just quit and reload the save file. Because as soon as you're grabbed by a zombie, it's too late to quit the game. It counts you as dead. Well, saving won't help me much, because I will have to push those things again afterwards. Okay, let's do this. Boom.
Look sharp, soldier. Infected incoming.
Let's see. Yeah, it all happens on the gamepad at the moment. Oh shit, oh shit. Okay. What else? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So far, so good. And there's one crawling over there. Okay. Oh, it's not dead yet. Now it is. Mm-hmm. Short bursts. Short bursts. Save your ammo. Oh, this is getting too nasty. Let's go. Alright, it's going to be those two with the helmets. The two that are not dead yet. Okay, I think if I run far enough, maybe one of the two will lose track of me. No, let's see. Let's go a bit further. Nah, they're still incoming. Okay, well I have to face them both at the same time then. No. Okay, we survived. Downloading the Double Cross demo. What am I doing to myself? Lol. Ah, so there is a demo on the Japanese eShop then. My inventory is full. What to throw away? Well, I'm never going to use a carbine, like I said, so I might just as well throw it away. Yes, came out today, Thursday for Japan. Oh well, I might actually download it myself too. Just to check it out. Okay, well, we survived that. Cool. How long have I been streaming already? 2 hours, okay. Loot. Yeah, Can I loot these guys? Yeah, they're pretty well stuck in the scenery, so... Ah yeah, the lockpick thing.
There's your way in. Be careful. Radio signal won't reach you down there. You're on your own.
I always was. Okay, there's something for me there. Firing speed upgrade. It only has local multiplayer, I believe, which is usually the case for the demos in Japan. They just had it in the online stuff when the demos got localized. Okay. Yeah, I sort of remember, like, maybe... I can't remember if the 3DS demos are had online, actually. I remember trying out the 3DS demo. But I can't remember if it had online or not. Wait. I thought I saw... Wait, Oh no, it was beside it. Okay, fair enough. I thought he just went through the manhole without removing the lid or something. For You and Generations demos at online. Yeah, it's the Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate demo that I think I tried and which didn't have online. Yeah. There's a zombie around the corner apparently. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Finish him. I don't think the Japanese version of the demos did. Yeah, that's quite possible. Yeah, you may be right about that. I mean, local multiplayer is a lot more important to Japanese players than it is to us. So it would make sense that things would be that way. Yeah, he has a Molotov cocktail on him, but it's alright. We don't need to collect absolutely everything. I want to go back to the safe house and put all my loot back inside the chest though. Before we go any further. 3U actually lacked online altogether on 3DS. Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah. I kind of remember if you wanted to play online, you had to play on Wii U, but then you could like synchronize your save file between the 3DS version and the Wii U version. Like you could continue playing on the go offline, and if you wanted to play online, come back and sync your progress with the home console version or something like that. But you could also play local multiplayer between 3DS and Wii U, which I thought was a good idea actually. I think they announced, well, you correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they announced that there will be local multiplayer between the 3DS version and the Switch version of Double Cross, right? Mm. There will actually be online multiplayer between the 3DS and the Switch version of Double Cross. Oh, that's really good then. I guess that's more of an incentive for people who in Japan who didn't have it already to purchase the Switch version instead. Because I mean, there must be already a very large install base of
This is the
people
last
with the
great
game
plague.
in Japan
The ravens are
uh,
restless. The signs are here,
with
and the
the
blight is
with the
upon us.
3DS and the game,
Just
so
like the
they can
Maker's
expect
deed
at least
foretold.
a lot of people being
We'll
there
never run out for
online
now.
when they play on the Switch version. Okay, let's put the grenades in there. Let's put the large medikit. Let's put this one there. The flare, I'm going to put it back here. The carbine ammo, I don't need it at the moment. I'm going to put an extra flare there, and why not a small medkit? That's it. Yeah, Capcom, right? I know. Although, well, the 3DS version of Double Cross isn't released in the West either, so if they only release the Switch version in the West, I guess that would be enough. Let's see. Yeah, I'll sleep. Victoria Memorial. Yeah, even just releasing the Switch version in the West would be enough. Yep, yep. Okay. There was a glitch there with the sound. Need to wait for it to be done loading. Okay. Like I was saying earlier, when you play off the disc of this game, the loading times are horrendous. So when this game got released on the cheap on the eShop, like for 10 euros or something, I just decided to download it and to have it installed on my system permanently, and it loads much faster that way. It's more bearable, I would say. I have a bunch of games to play anyway. Ah, yeah. Well, me too. And look at me here, like replaying old games. But I've never managed to finish the survival mode, and this is something, well, if I ever manage to do it, if I can do it on stream, at least it will be caught, because it's a big challenge, so it will be archived at least, and I can prove that I did so. Okay. Yeah, even though I might not even get it when it gets released over here, is I mean, even if they did release it over here, I don't know if I would get it because I'm not very much into Monster Hunter and I have a hard time getting used to the controls and everything. But even so, I I still want to check out the demo at least to see what the game looks like and how it plays. Oh. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Like, that's why I love the Switch. No need to install games, but cartridges equals faster load times. In most cases, anyway. Yeah, in most cases, yeah. I mean, if the game is installed, it would seem that in most cases, at least from what guys like Digital Foundry found out from their testing, is that games that are downloaded from the eShop and installed on the uh, internal memory of the system seem to be loading just a little bit faster. It's not like night and day in the difference like it could be on the Wii U between the disc and having the game installed onto the system, but there's still a noticeable difference by a couple of seconds on games like Zelda that have to load very large areas. But I guess in games that would like have smaller areas that would not take quite as long to load, the difference would not be nearly as noticeable. It might be like a fraction of a second. Because I remember they tested Zelda, and I think in average Zelda loaded like 3 seconds slower on a like 40 seconds lower load time when it was playing off the internal memory of the system than when it was playing off the cartridge. I'm still so astounded how they could get Breath of the Wild on such a tiny cartridge. Well, it's not nearly as large as one would expect, actually. I mean, it's a 16 gigabyte download of the eShop, so. But flash memory is pretty impressive nowadays. Yeah, it is. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I got a 128 gigabytes micro SDXC card for my Switch, and when I see 128 gigabytes fitting in such a small space, I'm quite impressed already. And the Switch cartridges are larger, so. I mean, they're larger in size. Okay, so I have to climb up there. I think I will go as far as the palace, and then I will just stop playing for now. 16 gigabyte download on the eShop, but I assure you on other system it would be at least 30 or 40 gigabytes. Yeah, a friend of mine doesn't have internet, and he has an Xbox One. So when he has to update a game or something, he comes to my place, and then we just let the game download. He purchased Killer Instinct for the Xbox One, and there was an update that was 60 gigabytes to download. We just let the download start. I mean, I have a pretty good download speed, so it shouldn't have taken more than, say, I don't know, a couple of hours, and then you would go back with the system. But it couldn't go back with it because it was like at only 10% after like 4 or 5 hours, because apparently their servers were like overloaded or something. So he just had to leave the system at my own. So I just left his console like download the updates for all the games that he had. Since I mean, I had the console here, so I might as well just update all his games. And it his console was left on for 26 hours straight, just downloading stuff. Before it was done updating like about 36 or so games that he owns. I mean, certain updates were like smaller in size, but the bigger updates were like 50 plus gigabytes easily. It's insane. I mean, it's like the size of the full game. So how can you make a patch that's 60 gigabytes large? It's like buying. It's like downloading the whole game off the internet when you already have it on disk. Then it doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, it's a bunch of rats, I think, here. Oh, hello. Oh, you're just going to sit there?
Hunting for food's a good idea, but don't come crying to me if that thing gives you indigestion, or worse.
I suppose the game was so fucked that they had to rework all of the assets into a patch. Yeah, that could be, but I think also because the Xbox One X has been announced, I think certain companies are starting to roll out certain higher resolution assets packs for for 4K. When the Xbox One X is released, then you only pop your game in. I mean, the patches are already online or something like that. Maybe. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. I think this one is not dead. Yeah. One, two, three, four. Let's break his legs. 5, 6, 7. If someone doesn't like bobbies, this game is ideal to just unleash your fury on them. Okay, let's see if there's not any more resources to be picked up. Soda, cake. I think that's all you had to pick up in this place. I'm just going to finish sweeping the area because there is a like a swampy area that you have to check as well.
Lovely woman, the Queen. For an ancient lizard posing as a human, anyway. But I tell you, she knows the score. It's the government didn't want anyone to know about Dee's prophecy, not her Madge. I hope they get her away to India or something. Their climate's better for reptiles, anyway.
Charming. Yeah, I'm not going to enter the bunker yet. I'm going to go so far as unlocking the next shortcut back to the safe house, but for now, I want to go explore the rest of the park back there. Yeah, I want to explore that part first. I thought there was going to be a load time there. Wasn't there a junction box nearby? Because I don't have the map to this area yet. There might not be any zombies at the present time. Yeah, I don't think there are any. But there will be later on. Yeah, just ravens. Just a dead rat. Okay. What next? Just a few more ravens. Okay, so I opened that shortcut. You can explore that area as well. I think there is a weapon upgrade there that you can pick up. Yeah, firing speed upgrade. Well, I already have a bunch of those. Yeah, the junction box is there. Okay. What's this? Ah, someone left a hint on the wall. You can see the royal palace from here. What's this? Is that a grenade? Or it's a... oh no, it's a Molotov cocktail. Yeah, you need some explosive, some C4, I think, to blow this thing up. This leads to the Tower of London, if I remember correctly. Animal. Animal. Rats. Your inventory is full. Actually, I should have picked up the Molotov cocktail there. Just drop those dead rats that I picked up earlier and just pick it up, because dead rats are not very useful anyway. Now let's see. Like this, like this. Molotov cocktail. Okay, so let's head back to the bunker then. Let's backtrack a little. Oh yeah, let's light this place up a little bit. Yeah, my poor survivor is already tired from all the running. Well, let's make him run a bit more. Alright, load times.